How's it going, folks? Welcome back to Final Fantasy 14. We're level 48, trying to get to level 49. Bloedin. Would have you deliver a message. Oi, the pirates of Limsa have added another chapter to our legend, and we couldn't have done it without you. On behalf of my entire crew, you have my thanks, adventurer. In a perfect world, the mere word of our triumph would convince any pirate captain still sailing aimlessly in search of treasure to quit their plundering and fight the good fight. But I know as well as any that coin is the quickest, and oft times the only eye. Wait us, the pirate's heart. I've drafted a full report of the operation, along with a suggestion that the Maelstrom Institute generous rewards for any pirate, be he captain, cook or swab, who contributes to their cause. I'd be most obliged if you could deliver it to Commander Riki. And after you do that, send my regards to Slav Swiss. Tell her I'm waiting for her. What? Alright. Let's deliver the report. Whoops. To Limsa Laminsa. Has drafted a full report. He's drafted a full report on the success of Operation Crucible Down, along with the proposition deliver the missive to Rashat Riki at Maelstrom Command, which is this way. All the people being happy again, hanging around at the Aetheryte. Okay. All right. Say no more. Let's go over here to the Aft Castle. Aft Castle. What? Why has he got a baseball cap on? Oh no. The dancing elephant. The dancing elephant's always here. Did you by any chance come from the direction of Camp Overlook? There seems to be quite a commotion over there. A report from Commander GameolioDan. What's this? The Kobold's Crucible's no more. Those damned scurvy fools loose cannons to the last, and I'm glad they're on our side. I'll gladly issue them a special commendation and, 100,000 gil for each crewman who contributed to the effort? The nerve of that man. Well, the exact amount will have to be negotiated. I see no reason to be stingy with our coffers if a bounty here or there would convince capable men to join our cause. I shall take Commander GameolioDan's proposition to command. And then back to the Waking Sands. Coffee hero? Huh? What? What? Huh? What's going on in this place? Get me out of here. Alright, so let's go back to Vesper Bay. I gotta go back and look at one of my earliest videos of coming to Limsa Laments and see if that is actually that same elephant that I saw. Could have been a different place. Kind of feel like it was there though. Hopefully this actually gets us there. I can see my bar. I don't know if it's going to get us there. Went on a long chain though. That wasn't that long. The seas have carried you back to me, I see. I've caught wind of me erstwhile matey's triumph and your contributions as well. You'd have made for a fine pirate yourself, I. Bringing the pirates together with promises of treasure and glory, that's the blow it in, I know, I. And from what I hear, it's already caught the ear of many a buccaneer. Blow it in and I go back a ways we do. We were comrades first, friends, and I even more than that on occasion. If my memory serves, she can't quite remember. Blow it in and I, yep. I've got nothing but respect for the man, but building a proper army out of the buccaneers won't be easy. Any idea he comes up with, you can bet Admiral Merwebb's already had it. Treasure and glory are all well and good, but do you know what truly calls a pirate to the open sea? Freedom. And that's something that the Maelstrom can never offer. But I can only hope that others of me kind answer the call. Then and only then can I be sure that my decision to part with me, Yellow Jacket comrades, was the right one. No. The answer is no. Radolf? The answer is no. It didn't quite get us where we need to go. Urianja, what's your deal? Primal fair? Urianja looks beseechingly in your direction, fear in his eyes. Friend to the dawn, hear my plea. Tidings most ominous arrive from Gridania. A primal walketh the shroud. Those who have borne the eldritch spirit witness, and return to tell the tale, avow that never before have they seen its like. The god's quiver doth investigate as we speak, and meseems Bowlord Lewin would welcome a capable adventurer's helping hand. Pray he thee through the seat of the first bow, and shine thy light upon the matter. What? Okay. So what is... Hang on, what's that mean? This is like a company quest, right? Eh. Guild company quest? Grand company quest? Requires more players? All of the above? A guild leave? The blue ones are guild leaves, right? That's what it means? Alright, let's go see him. Over this way. And then to the arrow. The bow and arrow. The hunting lodge. The Archers Guild. So he's inside, is he? There he is. God's quiver bow. Proceed to the seat, yes. Come a long way. Driver, I've heard much of your deeds in recent days. You come to lend your strength to the Primal investigation, yes? Your aid is most welcome. Oh, actually, one more quest and I'm done. And get the hell out of here. Bowlord Lewin would have you ascertain the veracity of the ominous rumors circulating about Gridania of late. I shall proceed directly to the matter at hand. Though still unsubstantiated, ill rumors stir amongst the townspeople of late. Rumors of a shadow-clad knight who rides in the shroud. Under normal circumstances, I would pay such idle ghost stories little heed. This time, however, we have reason to suspect. But we have naught to gain by rushing their judgment. I would have you go to the streets, River, speak with the people and hear their words with your own ears. Gather intel. The man. Who was that man in black? Rumors of a ghostly presence in the shroud have struck fear into the hearts of the Gridanian populace. Speak to the residents, see if there is any credible information to be had. We're talking to you? The Ghost Knight? Yeah, I saw him. Clad from head to toe in armour that seemed forged from shadow itself, galloping through the shroud atop his hell's-born steed. Mark my words, the trees themselves were quivering in fear that night. I've not slept a wink since I returned. Quivering. Okay. Then we'll go over here. Talking to you, Aiden. Yes, I saw the Black Knight, after which I promptly fled for my dear life. Should you end up in my position, you'd be wise to do the same. I have my pride, but I am not fool enough to cast my life away. Besides, one look was enough to know this is a manifestation of pure evil. Were he to turn that massive sword against Gridania, all of our lances as one could not hope to stand in his way. Huh? Is this like a raid or something? Leads to a raid boss? Is this the thing that whenever I'm out in the wilderness I see like 1,000 people ride past? A world boss? Yeah, don't sneak up on me like that, friend. Forgive me ever since espying a glimpse of that ghastly horseman. My heart won't stop racing. I knew the elementals would punish us sooner or later for daring to disobey their will. This is surely a sign of sinister happenings to come. Maybe they're just all on drugs. Maybe that's it. They've been smoking the wacky tobacco. I saw him clear as day, or clear as night, you might say, with me own two eyes. More fearsome than the rider was his ghastly steed. I know not where you've travelled, but I can assure you, you've not seen more frightening a beast. One thing I could tell you, friend, that was no spectre or shadow. Nay, he was as solid as you or me. Solid, eh? Alright, let's go and return with the intel. The hell's that noise? Hey, bud. The heck? Vertical leap, look at it, bang! Clear all the steps. A knight clad in shadow-forged armour, a mammoth sword and hell's-born steed. That is clear now. Our worst forebodings have proven most unfortunately prescient? Oh, there it is, level up. Alright, so now we can do Operation Archon. but I'm kind of curious about this quest now. Lord Lewin would seek the counsel of others. A ghostly knight atop his baleful steed. That is as I feared. The rumors bear a most inauspicious resemblance to the references in ancient scripture describing Odin, the dark divinity. It is my suspicion that the dark horseman of rumor is indeed Odin, and furthermore that this malevolent presence is a primal. And yet before the god's quiver takes action, I would seek the counsel of one versed in the holy writings. Make for Quarry Mill and seek out the brother Pepsi, not Pepsi. I would know what he knows, and be swift, rather. If Odin is truly come to the shroud, time is not on our side. Let's go see Captain Pepsi. At the Quarry Mill. Bololuin suspects that the Dark Horseman is none other than Odin, the dark divinity as told in the ancient scriptures. Oh, Apesi. What? Why have you got horns? I've seen anybody like you if you're a little kid with horns. I am Apesi, and you must be the adventurer I've been expecting. Ah yes, Odin, the dark divinity. Lord Lewin is understandably distressed at his arrival. As one who has read the scriptures, however, I am not entirely surprised. Odin, as the ancient writings have it, rode forth into our world, wielding a dark blade capable of cleaving earth and the heavens. By his fell blade did perish earth herself, and countless multitudes of her people. At long last, a great hero of Alag did arise to do battle with the dark god. Odin was slain, and his spirit sealed within a forest spring. For years, this was thought to be mere wives' tale, a ghost story told by mothers to frighten their young ones into obedience. But recent archaeological studies at Allagan ruins have unearthed damning evidence to the contrary, and now, these rumors. The scriptures claim that the dark divinity slumbers in Earth's fount, deep in the heart of the shroud, where the power of a crystal confines him. I have ventured into the forest and seen the crystal with my own eyes, but this was many years ago. It is entirely within the realm of possibility that something has gone terribly awry, and the fetters of crystal confine the dark divinity no longer. I would send you to Earth's fount to investigate the matter, but be forewarned, your path will not be an easy one. Should any evil spirit stand in your way, the water of cleansing should avail you. The dark divinity. Gridanian spring water blessed and imbued with purifying magics by Brother Pepsi. Alright. So, it's actually just down here. Well, they haven't mentioned anything about needing to get a party together or anything like that, so maybe it'll be fine. Maybe I just gotta drink this water and I'll be good. Inspect Earth's seal and use the cleansing water to defeat evil spirits. Wild hog down. One more level, everybody, and then we become samurai. What the hell? Flapping around. Fate joined. trained for boar fighting by a Sylph Elder. Fire had not fought 2 battles before turning on his master and consuming him in a single bite. Now the former champion of the boar pits roams free in the wood, goring anyone foolish enough to stand in his way. Well, I would have tried to take him on, but there's only a minute left and that other person seems to have run off. Can't remember if we've been here before. Earth Seal. Urs. Oh, something's happening. A chill wind rustles. Water of cleansing. Oh, there's a few people here. Maybe something's about to happen. Obtain the sundered binding stone. Oh, that's all we had to do, okay. Now we'll return. You have obtained what appears to be a remnant of the crystal that once unfettered to the dark divinity. The crystalline jail that held the dark divinity in check. Were you able to ascertain what has become of it? Have a little look here. This stone may have been the only thing preventing the elder Primal Odin's return to Eorzea. Another stone is destroyed. Magical energy still remains in the stone, though its powers have grown dim. What's more, behold how the stone has been cleaved clear in twain by Odin's fell blade. There can be no doubt. Yes, there can be no doubt as to the identity of our unwelcome guest, and yet it is all most curious. If the dark divinity rides free, why does he tarry in the shroud? Any road, you are to be commended for your bravery, adventurer. Simi is preparing a report on this very matter as we speak. I would be most grateful if you could share your findings with her as well. Where are you, Simi? What you doing all the way up there, Simi? Where's the stairs to get up to you, Simi? Keeping watch. So it is indeed as we feared. The seal of Earth's fount has been broken, and the dark divinity rides again. I must draft a report immediately. All you wanted to know about Odin? Simi would have trusted you with a delivery. What is this? Heaven's Eye materia? Savage aim? Your assistance in the investigation has proven invaluable, adventurer. You have our thanks. With your aid, I have finally managed to complete my report, a thorough survey of all eyewitness reports, along with the most credible theories regarding the dark divinity's presence in the shroud. I intend to deliver copies of the report to Brother Oa Pesi and Bolor Lewin myself. The Scions, too, will no doubt be eager to learn of our findings. I would be most appreciative if you could deliver a copy to Urianger in my stead. My duties remain that I demand that I remain composed, but in all truth, I fear for the fate of our people. Should the time come that the dark divinity draws his blade against Gridania, promise me that we can count on your aid. You can. Alright, so we go back to Vesper Bay. I do have some materia. Now, I've not really messed around with it too much. I think there was something about soul binding, right? It had to be 100%. Or it had to be 100% and then I could break it down. Something to that effect. Extract materia, retrieve materia. Yeah, so this one, where does it say it? Spirit Bond, 100%. So, I think I was intentionally wearing gear so I could get it spirit bound and then break it down. I've got to have something that's at 100%. I've got a lot that are close. So, yeah, 91% and so on. %. Here we go. So if I do extract materia, once a materia has been extracted from an item, its spirit bomb will be reduced to 1%. Proceed. Meld request. The level of an item also plays a role in who can or cannot enhance the gear, requiring higher level crafters as the level of the item increases. Material melding. It doesn't say that anywhere there, does it? Does there though. Disciple of the Hand, level 35. Ah, so these I don't need to have a level, Disciple of the Hand, but later on you do. If you lack the ability to meld your materia to an item, you may enlist the aid of another player, or speak with a materia melder NPC. Another option is to find a smaller piece of armor with materia already attached. The markets are a perfect place to find specially crafted items, synthesized disciples of the Hand across Eorzea. Another option is to find another PC to meld the materia for you. Our player character. One way to do this is via the player search. Request a meld. Okay. Is that what I got? Quick Arm Materia 3. So then if I go here, how do I put unable to equip? Because the base item is level 45. Okay. What about that other piece? Oh, hang on. What's this for? So critical hit +2, which to me would be more of a weapon, right? Probably a bow. But let's see if it goes on this. No. Okay, I don't know. I guess I gotta go to, maybe I gotta go to a person, right? I can't just drop it on, I gotta go to the NPC. See if they'll do it for me. Dan, I am most heartened by thy safe return. Wert thou able to cast light on the shadows that haunt the shroud? So it is true. Having awakened from nigh eternal slumber, the dark divinity now rides free in the shroud. Whilst you were afield, I immersed myself in the scriptures. The more I scoured the words, the more I did realize that the writings draw heavily upon elegant historical chronicles. History is quite a fascinating beast, is it not? One nation's glory is another's suffering, one nation's great hero, another's most abhorrent villain. I mean not to speak in platitudes, only to say that there is never but a single side to any story, even a story that is presented as historical fact. To what end did the great hero of Alex seal Odin in a jail of crystal? What impels the dark divinity to ride once again? Cast thy light on the shadows of history, friend, that we might be delivered from the darkness. So this determination might be good. I'll take critical hit because I imagine I'll be able to use that on my next class, my next job. Quest complete. Okay. So what's the deal with Odin then? Is he roaming around there? Is it a world boss? Curious. Anyway, let's go enter the solar and we'll go and have a chat and continue our quest.